Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Hammerwatch 2 demo. It's a new game, and ooh boy. Demo version of Hammerwatch 2 limited to the first region with a few changes compared to the full release. Change scenario, switches, mods. Switches? I don't know what switches are. Mods, change scenario. Ooh, so it looks like people will be able to make their own. And we're just going to do normal. I wonder if they're going to have limited lives, or if it's going to be a little bit more forgiving than the first one. It was the year 978. Three huge dragons suddenly appeared out of nowhere and began to wreak havoc. Havoc. On the back of the black dragon sat Blight the Horrible, staring down at the terrified humans fleeing for their lives. The small Harian army did not stand a chance. It was scattered, and the king was forced to flee back to Castle Superbia. Things looked grim, and they would get worse. A vast army approached in the south, coming from the lofty highlands. The king's brother, Lord Archibald, seized the opportunity. For ZD fans, Lord Archibald seized the opportunity to attack his brother and steal the throne. This would later turn out to be a devious plan of an unholy alliance between the humans and the undead. King Roland was eventually captured and lost the throne to his brother. The necromancer Blight, weak from being off first ground, took his place in the highest tower. There he began to drain the life force of someone. Weeks later, the dragons left the fallow fields and rested in strategic locations in the surrounding lands to ensure that no one from the outside disturbed Blight's regeneration. Lord Archibald, who may have become too comfortable in the royal seat, began to send out parts of his army back to Lockgate. A few men seized the opportunity and silently freed the king. They all fled into the night and were taken in and hidden by monks under the church. 5 years passed. The resistance, under the leadership of King Roland, continued to stay vigilant against evil. All information indicated that Blight's powers were almost restored, and before it was too late, he had to be eliminated. But first, Blight's Dragon Guard needed to be taken out. Near 983, 3 groups of well-versed veterans were selected. Ace and his men were chosen to travel to Shaftlock to slay Thundersnow. Charlie Trevette was assigned to take out Doombringer and Blackbarrow. Finally, you were tasked with defeating Worldfire, the Red Dragon, on Hammer Island. Oop, and we missed that one. Oh, so this is just the recap of the first game. After many hours, the party reached the top of the castle. In a fierce battle, the huge red dragon finally succumbed to his injuries. With a roar, the beast fell flat to the ground. The ceiling and walls started to crumble, and the entire castle began to fall apart. Luckily, the party had found all of the strange planks and successfully fled. With the castle crumbling behind them, the group made it to the not-so-hidden door from which they entered. Here we are. Here begins Hammerwatch 2. Oh, so that was just a full recap of the first one. So we can be the ranger, we can be the wizard, ranger, or wizard. Let's go wizard.
If you want to ride high, ride with me. Pick me. If you want to ride high,
I can do it. I won't.
Unfortunately, I turned this game down a little bit on my own end. I can't hear this very well.
If you want to ride high, ride with. If you want to ride high, ride with me.
I like Steven.
I can do it.
Pick me. I'm your guy.
The Cockney is fun. Alright, let's be a weird Cockney wizard. Hair? There. Eyes? Oh, wait. He looks happy. Mouth? No. Nose? That. Skin color. I was not expecting character customization. Hat. Okay. I guess I should probably go for something vaguely Wanderbot-ish. We could just go full-on red wizard here. Because, yeah, they don't really have a good orange for me to pull from. I guess so. What kind of cape color do we want? Blue? Maybe like a... I don't know. Somewhere in here. There we go. And book. Oh, yeah, we do have a book. Go for yellow. Go for... blue. Let's just go for blue. If I play this game again, my brother's probably going to be the wizard. So I should probably be the wizard for now. All right. So we have spacebar, which is a dash. Magic, blast. We've got an AoE, and then we've got our shield. All right. Good thing I didn't fall down there when I walked across before. I've never actually finished Hammerwatch 1, because we didn't find the planks. We got, like, reasonably far in when my brother and I were playing together, but I think he had finished it himself, but we hadn't found the planks, so I was just kind of like, whatever. I got really into Heroes of Hammerwatch. That was like my main go-to for a while. Even if I could, I wouldn't want to go up there. Horrible place. Oh. So, turns out actually heading back for those dragon scales is kind of nice. So that's probably health and EXP? Or no, that's health and mana. Looks like mana comes back on its own, so I don't know what those are. Oh, I see. I can just destroy these. If you attack the planks, you can move... if you attack the planks, you can move through. You can also attack enemies. We also get some wood scrap. Can't get that treasure chest. New quest, Brittle Walls. There's more. You can see your items, skills, and menus in the player menu. Oh boy, we have an equipment system. Ooh. Player menu has a few pages to help during your endeavors. The first tab lets you see your items and stats. Second tab, quests, any information about them. Third is skill tree. Unlock new skills and sub-skills there. Ooh, I gotta look at that. But there's more. Cool, wait, we already saw that. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping this would be a little bit more, looks like there's just a shiny there, but I don't know if I can get to it. I was hoping it would be a little bit more Diablo 2, but maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it does actually have that level of depth. Oh no, that's my shield. Anything here? No. Because I want to get back and through to some of these rooms. Okay, so we gotta find a button. Okay, brittle wall. There's the button. F for that. Okay, interactions, mechanics. Oh gosh. We get a leather jacket, so there's a gear system. That's exciting. Bronze key. Let's see. Nope, tab. Character, go back here. So leather jacket, but it requires hand, whatever hand is. Dexterity. I'm not sure how much I want to invest in that at the moment. Ah, well, I was about to leave when I heard the roar from the dying dragon. I decided to see if you'd show up.
Please, continue.
Old Navy man Halvard. When parts of the ceiling started coming down on me, I was going to run out of here. Saw you back there. Then the castle stopped rumbling. I've been standing here for a long time now. Never expected there'd be so many monsters up and down the route, but I guess it was to be expected. We would be heading to the docks to take Captain Sumner's ship back to the mainland and return to the king. And I hope you'll be greatly rewarded for slaying Worldfire. The resistance is finally turning things around, it seems. Okay, anything else? No, it's just details. Alright. Grab some iron ore, break these. Looks like there might be... Oh, no, that's probably a torch. I bet this is the way out of here. So let's go back for that locked door that I had skipped. Nope, there's no reason to go in here. I like those door animations, though. That's nice. I'm looking forward to playing this multiplayer. Like, the first Hammerwatch, it was brutal, and so I think I just never got around to finishing it. Return to the docks, but I cannot swim. I guess, no. I was gonna try and go this direction, but I can't swim?
That skill is not yet ready.
Oh wait, hold up. I can destroy these. I'm paying attention. Okay, what is this? Demo guide. Welcome to the demo of Hammerwatch 2. A very small part of the full game. If you want to know a bit more on how to play, what's different, click the button below. Sure.
Continue.
Okay, so we have quest log, quests. Quests can be solved before they're obtained. Sometimes the quest giver can change if something's been altered. Ooh, so this might be a little bit more of a CRPG then. When you die, you lose money. The amount depends on how much you carry on your person, where you choose to respawn. A few additions that have been added to this island, which are placed elsewhere in the full version. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's just wander around and do kind of whatever. This being a more like open quest actually seems really cool to me. Purely from the perspective of like, I don't know. Hammerwatch 1 was a great dungeon crawler. Heroes of Hammerwatch was a great co-op dungeon crawler roguelike, and then making a much more like open world ARPG adventure with some CRPG elements. That sounds cool to me.
Boy.
You're back and alive. Most likely thanks to the potion I made, right? Well, if you need another potion, I'd be glad to make you one for free. But I need a flask and a few amaryllis. Can you get me those? Sure. Okay, so I see a quest over here, so I'm gonna head this direction and see what we've got. Or not a quest, a cave. West Wolf Cave. Sure. Okay, so we've got our Frost Nova. I'm looking forward to when they actually have more classes for me to play as. I don't mind the wizard, but I don't necessarily care for the wizard either. I was a very big, like, warlock and cleric kind of guy. Specifically. A wolf liver. Sorry, I read that as wolf liner, and I'm like, what? As in, like, eyeliner, but for wolves? This makes more sense. I am hoping we can get a chain lightning, but that might have been a warlock move. I'll have to look at my abilities. Here we go. Luckily, I've got plenty of mana and can just kind of blast my way through things. I'm gonna go into the sound options. You know me. Turn those sound options down. Oops. And also, don't take your hands off the controller. I do like the burn effect on my weapon, though. That's helpful. Good for kind of clearing things out. Okay, what do we have here? This cave is, way deeper than expected? As a person that absolutely adored, Baldur's Gate back in the day, like, it was very much the game I probably spent the most amount of time playing when I was in middle school. I'm getting an attribute point and can upgrade our character. Leveling up. Okay. Close that. So we're back here? Yes. So I can level up my strength, intelligence, or dexterity. I don't think we need the leather jacket, so I'm probably just going to keep investing in int. It doesn't actually raise my magic damage at all. But that's okay. So what other spells do we have? So we do have Arc Lightning. Okay. Haste, Arcane Intellect, Fire Lightning, and Fire, Ice, and Lightning resistances. We also have... Oh, I have 3 points to spend, so I can get something. Arcane Bolt, Empowered Bolt, Focused Bolt, and Wand Mastery. Additional projectiles in quick succession, but now cost mana. I wonder if we can upgrade all of these. Maybe. So each of these gets me an extra 20% damage. The size of the explosion seems really good. But what else do we have? So I've got to be adept first before I can get any of these, so that's no good. Barrier, Protective Barrier, reduces damage taken, duration, mana cost, Flame Shield, Ice Block. What else do we have? Grimoire. Cast the spell from your equipped Grimoire. Oh, so that's our Frostbolt. So more damage. Reduces the cooldown and mana cost, and then also stamina instead of mana. And then we also have Phase Shift. I think I'm going to go for Bigger Explosion. I see. So this is the main spell, and then we can keep going for this. I'm just going to go for the biggest explosion. We're going to be attacked by groups. I might as well have big booms. Okay, they have blasty shots. Still, worth it. I'm very glad that I can actually upgrade my equipment here. Or not my equipment, my skills and abilities, so it's not just like, yep, this is your firebolt. And that there's some level of a choice, too. You're going to be hearing me talk about player agency a lot. Probably this year and for a while yet, just because, I don't know, it's something that I'm very much into. As a player, and I think it's going to be one of those, like, big distinction things over the next couple of years. That, like, games with really good agency are going to be the ones that, like, really stand out, and the games with low agency, nobody's going to remember. Looks like this cave system is fairly large. I'm almost wondering if it connects the whole, maybe not the whole island, but, like, a tremendous amount of this island. I like that AoE size, but it feels like it could be even bigger. I'm hoping it gets even larger than this. It'd be very satisfying if I can have just a basic attack that just nukes whole groups. Okay, so what is this? A sign with a tree on it, huh? Huh. Okay, not seeing anything that looks vaguely breakable there. Whoop. Yeah, my entire goal, to some degree, is to have big flaming AoEs. Let's see, what else do we do? I guess let's just go over here. This is my stamina, and we do have a cooldown on it. Oh, because it's a green number. There we go. I shouldn't take too much damage, but we have gotten a decent amount of apples. I was expecting this to be a little bit more Gauntlet-y once again, because that's what Hammerwatch 1 and 2 very much were. Anything there? No. And like, admittedly, I think Heroes of Hammerwatch was probably the perfect expression of what Hammerwatch could have been. Like, I truly do not know what they could have done with Heroes of Hammerwatch to make it better. Maybe as a roguelike, they could have potentially mixed in some other, like, parallel levels instead of having extra side dungeons instead. No, I guess the more I think about it, the more I can think of ways that Heroes of Hammerwatch could have been improved. But on the flip side, I'm just not sure how much I care about that. Because as it stood, it was a very, very fun game. Very, I want to say like cromulent product, but I feel like that's almost too dismissive of what it is and what it was. And so like, I remember having a very good time with that game. Especially with mass multiplayer, because you can mod that game so you can have any number of people playing if you want to, which is really goofy. Sign with a tree on it. Huh. Okay. Opens elsewhere. Looks like the button's on the other side. So I guess I'll have to find a way around. But no, like, if they were to ever redo, like, a Heroes of Hammerwatch, I'd almost love to see a Risk of Rain style, like, change to a much more, like, direct action combat, maybe 3D? But even then, I don't know. I don't think it needs it. And this feels really solid from what I've seen so far already. Okay, so it looks like we are actually capped here. There's got to be another entrance in this region, as there's an upper level and a back area that I cannot get to. What else do we have around here? I don't know. I'm just going to wander around and see what I can get. Get a bunch of amaryllis, because we need that for... Let's see. We need that for potions. And now I have oodles of amaryllis. But... So for them to choose to go for a more like CRPG approach with like an open world to explore and run around on, like I'm immediately getting Divinity Original Sin vibes. Obviously the combat system and way you engage with the gameplay is completely different. If you can go fishing here, maybe. A lot of black wolf fur, which is slightly confusing and concerning. And the wolves are, there we go. A little on the tougher side. So this is probably the other cave, now that I'm looking at it. So let's just grab every mushroom we can. That's something? No. I was hoping I'd get a little bit more equipment, but we might have to go elsewhere for that. So East Wolf Cave, yep. Knew there was an upper area that I could get to. Let's just kind of wander around. I want to get as much EXP as possible. And unfortunately, yeah, the black wolves are a fair bit tankier. I'm gonna mostly just rely on my kiting skills. And ideally... Oh, is there something here? There's like an interact button, as though I could mess with something. F? Oh, I see. I can just go down that. Yeah, let's let's just punch through them kind of slowly. Hopefully we'll find some better equipment. Oops. And this is why I wanted to get the bigger AoE. So if I'm going to be hitting whole crowds, or if I'm going to be fighting whole crowds, I hit as many of them as possible, give them the burn. Even if it's not that much, it'll finish them off slowly. I might want to look into the AoE on that Frost Nova, though I don't know if I can make it any bigger. We've leveled up. There we go. Alright, we've got a little bit. So this area is definitely a little tougher. What else do we have? Lowers the mana cost, stamina instead of mana, and then extra damage. I think I'm gonna... Well, let's take a look at our dodge. These through enemies slowing them. Lowers the mana cost of your next spell, or mirror image of yourself. I think I'm just gonna put 2 points into Arcane Bolt for the time being. That extra damage should go a long way, and hopefully that affects my burn too. Because I'd like that to do more than just 1 damage per tick. Yep. Yeah, it looks like the burn has scaled up accordingly. Appreciate it. Oh, that's so much faster.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, so let's, rather than going for AoEs, I should probably just focus on some other things for a moment. We got an insightful iron cap. I need some strength, but that is... it's worth it. It's worth it. What is control? Skills, menu, items. Oh, that's nice. We have a little quick menu to pull with, or pull from, rather than remembering the hotkeys. Okay. I'll have to see what the ranger's skill trees look like before I leave this off. This is going to be a blast in multiplayer. Just working with the crew, especially if you have kind of your standard Trinity group, healer, tank, and DPS. I'm assuming multiplayer goes up to 4. So, all things considered, I mean, if they have mod support again, you might be able to do mass multiplayer Hammerwatch too, which, I normally don't promise community night things, but I think I would at the very least give that a shot just for 1 session of like, hey, we're doing Hammerwatch 2 with no player cap for like 3 hours. Show up and just join us. Then again, I could see that actually being kind of a miserable experience, especially if somebody really knows what they're doing. Because that was the one issue that I was having with Heroes of Hammerwatch, is that we had a number of people who had never played before showing up, and they didn't have any meta progression. And so they were getting wrecked and would just have to sit there dead. So maybe it would be one of those that it would be, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. It'd be one of those where maybe I'd have it as like an open invite, but it's kind of a lock-in. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just play with my friends. The more I think about this problem, the more I'm just kind of like, oh, this could be an issue. Fun as it would be. Fun as it could be. Okay. I'd like to see if I can get one item that gives me a very slow regen. Because as it stands, I don't actually have to get hit by most enemies I'm fighting. It does look like I am healing slowly. Oh, I am. Whoop. I have died. I got stuck on the stairs. Looks like there's another thing going down. Unfortunately, oh, I probably should have tried the shield in retrospect. Though, I mean, these wolves do so much damage. So this is where I died. Were these? It was these wolves. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I got stuck just to the side of this staircase. Which is why I died there. It was instantaneous. There are no iframes. Okay, and I have no idea if I'm going into a safe zone or not. I am not. Yeah, the lower area is full of pretty convenient, the lower area is full of pretty convenient kind of loops where I can specifically kite enemies around and not have to worry about it. Up here, I haven't explored the whole thing. The enemies are clearly tougher. And as such, it's a bit more of a risk. Let's go for this. This is a treasure chest. That's decorated metal. Unfortunately, I need to be an adept. I still don't know how to fix that. That might be like a rank up thing. Let's go back the way we were going. Oh, did I level up? No, I don't think I have yet. Because I might as well get that armor when I get the chance. Oh, I think I found Dad. Okay, do not let the big bad wolf nearby. Okay, it's dead. All that matters. I'm still gonna die if I get hit again here, but we took out the big one. I'm glad he didn't just one-shot me. I would have sucked. Okay, what do we have up here beyond? Couple more big bad doggos. Yeah, the regen is actually reasonably fast. There we go, there's a level. Unfortunately, the sad thing is I'm pretty much going to have to just spend all of my points on just boosting this damage a little bit further. It's fine. Okay. That loops back, that's a dead end. I think we've actually almost cleared this entire upper section. I realize I'm pretty much disregarding most of this game in favor of just blasting dogs in the cave, but on the flip side, I don't know, there's something kind of gratifying about this, just being like, hey, what's progression? Let's just go spelunking. It's very, like, let's see an example. I mean, like, I don't know, how many of you guys have ever played, like, OG Diablo 2, but whenever you'd find those bonus caves that you didn't have a quest for, you had no reason to go into them, but they were just there. There was something always, like, really satisfying about doing that. How much gold do I even have? 116. Because the one thing I could do is just repeatedly do slightly risky things. Well, we have almost no money. Oh, we have an empty wine bottle. Okay, ring around the dog. Whoop. Maybe I should skip the dog. I want to look around at the very least, but I guess the other thing I should probably do is use my shield against those guys.
Do that yet.
There we go. Yeah, we don't have that much money. I don't think more is dropping. And I know I can beat the big dogs if I want to. I think what I need to do is just run away until I can get it into a good kite zone. I was hoping I could trick it with the rocks. It'll get stuck. But alas, no dice. Also, I should see if I can up my max HP, because that would probably also help a lot. Ooh, hello. Wait, what? Oh. Mysterious cave. There's a fancy chest there, but... Oh, we need a hook shot. Or something similar. I'm gonna take a look at this cave. I should probably leave. Hopefully there are no timed quests. Okay. Don't get stuck on the stairs. There we go. At the very least, I definitely need some better equipment here. I am very weak at the moment. There we go.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, I just saw this here. Silver Chalice. Curious cave, indeed. I don't know, man. Like, at what point is sunk cost fallacy the only thing keeping me going? I might want to see if I can reduce the cooldown on my dash. Okay. What else do we even have here? Because the main thing is, at some point we've got to find some cool loot. We had the hookshot looking thing. But I can't get to that. Oh. Okay, we found something. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad I came to check. Oh, did I? Yes, I do. But there's no way... Wait. Strength. Adds HP and regen. Okay, we're giving myself a bit of strength so I can equip the, So I can equip the helmet. It gives me slightly less mana regen, but that's fine. I can slightly see the black heart inside. Maybe Ash found a way to destroy these crystals now. Oh. I get the distinct feeling that this is something special for a quest. Well, let's just punch our way through. That extra HP is going to go a long way. Hopefully that helmet is like a flat damage reduction, but who knows. Anything else? No. But this is something. East Hammer Island. Oh. Well. Now we know how to get back into that cave. Let's see. We also have some brigands here. Okay, they're actually a little bit more dangerous than expected. Luckily, kiting and dodging is, very much something I'm decent at. Wander around for a bit. I see the cave. I see some other stuff. Let's get a bunch of mushrooms. Boy, at some point I'm going to be able to use these for something, and then I'm going to be set. Let's grab a bunch of thistle, too. Anything else? Yeah, do I go up the coast? Or do we actually focus on where I should be going? That's tough. Oh, you can just see the dragon's tail sticking out there. Seems the entire castle came down with the dying dragon. Doesn't look like there's much more I can do with this. That was the east cave that I came in originally.
Bullshit, me!
Yeah, let's just go up and down the coast. There isn't much left to explore here. There we go. And I might as well just see everything at the moment. At most, all we have left are a couple of wolves. There we go. Anything else? Yeah, just whatever's at the end of this little peninsula. Alright, looks like we're good. So, oh, actually, hold up. The brigands had a thing here. I'm just on an adventure. Prison annex. Okay. Okay, so, much to my general chagrin, it looks like there might not be iframes on dodging. Okay, let's leave. I'll come back in a bit. I need a better weapon, is my answer.
I can't do that yet.
Because, yeah, from what I can tell, I just dashed straight through their projectiles, and it hurt. Dearly. Looks like mushrooms respawn. So I suppose I should stop collecting them en masse. Oh, looks like enemies respawn, too. Looks like grinding's on the menu. If you feel the need for it. I think for now, yeah, let's, grab some more planks. No idea when they're going to be useful. Delete the dags. And we're good. We've got somebody's house here? No, West Hammer Island's is a village. I don't know how to get in. Okay, can rest from your travels, buy food and gear. Respawn point at the last town you visited. Useful. Get a mana shard. Anything up here? Adept Trainer Darlon. You look like a person who needs to get into shape. I can help you with that. Level 5 and 1,000 gold. Oh. And we need a toolbox for that one. I wish I could offer you something, but the cellar where I store our inventory is riddled with aggressive beetles again. Until they're gone, no one's buying anything from me, especially not you. Rude. Oh, that's a classic quest. It does amuse me to no end that our character killed a dragon, and then everybody's just like, "You're foolish, weakling adventurer," and then our character is, in fact, a weakling adventurer. We are not mighty. Maybe the explanation is we dropped all of our gear on the way out or something. 'Cause yeah, this is definitely not somebody who just fought a dragon. And I'm gonna keep breaking these. These seem to have a decent amount of stuff for me. I don't know about the ethics of breaking in here, but you know what? I need the stuff. I'm just gonna claim it was all gone by the time I got here. Oh, I can turn on the torches, too. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Nice little touch. Break those, get more mana shards. Still no key. Here's a question. There's a bunch of torches here. It's severely unlikely that they're used for a puzzle. Because what absolute mad developer would force you to light every torch in here? Oh, I see it. I see where I'm supposed to go. Actually, I don't. This is different. We are in a completely different mysterious cave. Well, don't mind if I spelunk. This one's also very easy. The wolf cave, like, even in base form, was a little bit more on the challenging side of things. I guess it's still kind of on the challenging side of things, but whatever. Those big bitey beetles. And here we have another one of those crystals. There we go. I don't know, do we just plow through anyway? Yeah, I can't resist. You should know me by now.
Can't do that yet.
I have died. Ouch. Where am I getting all this money from? Well, let's turn to the quest. Good day, sir. Wilhelm from the Explorers Club. Well, not yet, but soon. I hope. Would you like to help me out? It's a simple chore and you need to locate a few signs for me. It's a job, you see. Okay, mark down all 5 signs. Wooden signs with a tree on them. Okay. But he's got some stuff. I'm gonna... Okay, buy goods, sell wares. Let's work on this first. Shop's now open again. Okay, so he sells... fishing rod. Ooh. Sells a fair bit of stuff. Bronze key. A scout's medal. Let's see, a rope, a sextant. I really like these, actually. They're kind of cool. Buy and sell almost everything, but his rates are bad. Yeah, go figure. It does say they're expensive. Let's see what other quests we have. Pirates are constantly raiding us, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'd be overjoyed to see some of those swashbuckling scoundrels dig a dirt now. Alright. And then we have the blacksmith here. Okay, enchant and disenchant. I don't think I can do that. Boy, it looks like this town actually has quite a lot of stuff. Gisser and I stand guard around here, but the pirates keep stealing our weapons, even if we make new ones. But someone needs to keep the wolf population around the island down. I think you can do that. Alright? Rob the fields. I know my grandchild Bridget arrived with the same ship you did when you went to slay the world fire. She was supposed to deliver me some fine wine from the mainland. I'm not sure where she wandered off to. If you see her, tell her to deliver. She's wearing a red hood. Oh. You know that empty bottle I found? I'm pretty sure I know what happened to the girl. Oh, am I done with this one somehow? Hey, look at that! Okay, so what else do we have? We've got docks. Okay, return to the docks. While you were gone, the pirates came and kidnapped Captain Somner. I must have taken him to their hideout in the southeast. Maybe you killed the dragon. You can fix this, right? He's the only one that can navigate the freckled sound. You get it? Alright. Let's go back in here. We've got gloves. Reduce spell cooldown by 20%. HP. Yep, that's really good. That should also increase my overall attack speed. I'm not supposed to... Okay, I can't even do this. There's a wizard inside the house on the mountain. Cool. Go back to this guy. You know, I just completed the repairs on the Emmy when the pirates came back for another raiding party. Among the things they took was the toolbox I used. Now I can't get to work. You can give me that one. Or a similar one, I can start my workshop again. What's this guy? Ah, that's the adept trainer. Got it. Well, let's go back into that cave where I just died, and probably just keep going at that for now. Because I got the bronze key. Elixir of Excellence and a Sphere of Mastery. Well, those seem vaguely interesting. The Ruth's Drawing. Empty wine bottle. Oh, I bet I could sell those. Okay. Gains an attribute point on use. Gains a skill point on use. Yup. Let's see. Honestly, I'm just gonna give myself some more HP and mana regen. Barrier. Could go for the Grimoire upgrade. I might as well. We got the button. Alright, let's go back to that cave where I died and hopefully not die this time around. Was it poison that got me? I think it was. I was being too bold. I'm being impatient because slightly easy. But even these big beetles, if they get their jaws on me. I mean, I think that's just going to genuinely be the truth here, is that I am an absolute powerhouse glass cannon, and that if I get hit much at all, I'm toast. But as long as I stay relatively untouched, I am perfectly fine. That seems about right. Okay, rejuvenating iron circlet. Ooh. Better mana, better speed. Yeah. I think this gives me some more movement speed. It might be worth investing in some dexterity for that, just so I can hustle. Gosh, I do legitimately hope I get like a meteor spell at some point. Because I bet that's going to be real fun to play with. No, I don't see a broken wall there. I wonder if I'm actually just getting money from killing these things without even, like, getting a quest reward from it. Possible. Yeah, this is where I died previously. And I'd even been talking about, like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be comically easy, and then I beefed it. Seems like there's supposed to be something there, but no dice. Alright. Whatever's left in here, it's mostly just that dark heart, which we can't do anything with. We'll have to find whoever this Ash is. But for now, at least we've got goodies. I would definitely love to see the ability to town portal in this game. Not that the inventory size is going to be an issue, but mostly just traversal. Okay, that's enchant and disenchant. I guess we gotta just go find those pirates. I could end this video soon, but I'm having way too much fun with this. Oh, can I? Apple. I can get one apple from each of these trees. Oh. Bunch of amaryllis. Go to the bottom of this real quick. This tree is sus. Need an axe. Foul stench coming from below. Alright. Well, we have something here. Oh, right, the potion. Okay. So it can make all kinds of potions. Combine items to make new ones. Let's see. Crafting. Crafting menu. Blueprint for what you wanted, depending on what's being crafted. I wonder if you can actually make it without the blueprint if you know what's necessary. Okay, because there's red dye, there's amaryllis. Ah, healing potion. Mana potion, rejuvenation potion. What's this one? Or did I drop my amaryllis? I did. What kind of bottle do I have? A large empty bottle and a small empty bottle. There it is. Okay, so what's this? Oh, also cost me a lot of money. Restores 20% of your health, mana, and stamina. Cooldown 2 seconds. Charges. But I am poor. We could actually sell a bunch of this stuff. But considering I've got my own personal regeneration, I might as well just not for now. That seems like a piratey sort. Oh, the pirates are very weak compared to the ex-prisoners. This is kind of what I was looking for. And we've got more wolves. But unlike previously, I am quite strong now. And more than capable of punching some doggos right in the doggo. We also have another mysterious cave with a person in it, and bats.
Boy.
Good day, traveler. I collect the finest and most valuable things. This time I'm out of pirate memorabilia. Will you assist me? Okay, so the bats are quite weak. Looks like I'm gonna need some more brown keys. I might want to see if I can get my hands on... Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, I see. That's not stairs going up. I wonder if I saw that chalice that I bought. Let's see. If I'd specifically be able to, afford...
Can't do that yet.
There we go. Becoming an adept. Getting the chain lightning. Then again, I'm not actually sure if chain lightning is going to solve my problems here. Not that I really have many problems. It's mostly just cooldown and... Boy, I could use a new weapon at some point. That's really the one that's getting me.
Who's that, me?
Boy, there's a bunch of doggos. This island, I think, has like 7 or 8 times as many wolves as it does people. Like, the people may think they live here, but they're just guests. Very edible guests. Okay, this does not look like a path. Could have been one. I still want to figure out what to do with those crystals, but... Looks like they're a nothing for now.
I'll do that yet.
The bats barely do any damage to me, so I might as well just pop them. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 bronze keys. Do we actually want to pop back up to town real quick and get a pair of keys? I could. We could sell everything in my inventory and see if I can use that.
That steel is not yet ready.
But I haven't seen any weapon vendors, so I don't think it's really necessary. Oh, here's the pirates. Hello, pirates! Weaklings that you are.
God, stay there!
There we go. Oh, that's most assuredly a pirate stronghold. Luckily, they're weak. Alright, let's see how big this pirate stronghold is. Southwest pirate stronghold. Alright, so this seems like it's going to be a full-on proper dungeon crawl. And honestly, cool. I'm really looking forward to this game. I was actually kind of like waffling on playing this because I didn't... Like, despite the fact that I grew up very much with Gauntlet Dark Legacy, I don't actually really care for Gauntlet-style games that much. I think the era where those were really fun has kind of come and gone. And, like, maybe what I need to do at some point is to actually just, like, have my brother visit and we just go through as much of Gauntlet Dark Legacy as we can, just for nostalgia's sake. Now that I have my GameCube set up. Well, set up. I have it. I'll have to figure out how to connect it to my computer. Oh, we could, oh, we need a pan. But we could go cooking here. Boy, I mean, just the fact that, yeah, you can cook and smith while just out and about is really cool to me. Because, yeah, I'm always really curious with some of those older games that I grew up with, like, how well did that hold up? Namely, like, battle tanks. Oh, potions refilled. So, it looks like once you've made a potion, that's just it. You have it forever, and you can just refill it as much as you want. I was wondering why they were so expensive. Either inflation gets us good later, or it's a permanent thing. Which makes way more sense to me. I hate consumables. I also don't know how to potion. There we go. No more of that cannon-y not. Ah, that cannon's still firing. Why? There's no one left. That's assuredly illegal. Okay, I can't go that direction. Yeah, I need that fishing rod. But yeah, just the format for Gauntlet-style games, not so fun. And also, I remember it being, like, mercilessly difficult at times. To the point where, like, I turned on unlimited lives just because I had no hope of clearing it without. Hopefully we actually get the hook shot in here. It's going to be awkward to have to leave and wander around until I can find something hook-shotable. Let's see. Doesn't look like I have anything here. I'll go back over. We haven't done too much on the left side. Oh, I don't know. Just how many games, when growing up with them, were they actually that good, or just they feel good at the time because I had nothing better? I think about this often. I've been playing Final Fantasy 12, and like as a kid, I never finished it. I should have. It was a great game, but I don't know. Just something about it didn't speak to me at the time. And playing it now, it's something really doesn't speak to me about it. Conversely, like what was the one I really liked? I liked Final Fantasy 3. Which baffled me. I was not expecting to like 3 and 4 as much as I did. 4 especially. Or, no. Sorry, 3 and 5. I didn't like 4 much. The characterization was not to my taste. I'm glad I wasn't there. I'm also glad that I can just set those off. I think I found where I'm getting my hook shot, maybe. No. We got cloth gloves of remedy, though.
Fail, great.
But I wanted his hook shot. But playing Final Fantasy 16, it is legitimately been one of like the best games I think I've ever played. Same thing with Tears of the Kingdom, though I didn't get far in Tears of the Kingdom plot-wise. No, I got reasonably far. I haven't finished it, and I'm not sure if I ever will. It just doesn't feel like the kind of game that I will ever finish. It's just one of those I'll just kind of leave it as is, even though I'm probably sure I could sit down and finish it in like 6 or 7 hours. I think it doesn't have a story that really inspires further gameplay. Fools. What you get for standing near explosives. Oh, it's another captain. I should probably have actually taken a look at what that captain had gear-wise. Because it seems like these lads actually have some good stuff on them. Okay, let's actually take a look. Spellcaster's Gloves of Remedy. Sure. Boots. Sure. Let's see, we also have this. If I want to increase my movement speed... Oh no, that's stamina regen. I'm gonna push until my health is high and my regen is 1. And I do have 4 points to spend. Here's the question. More damage? More damage. I'll get it up to 200%, then I'll start working on giving it the big AoE. But I want the most amount of bang for my buck. There we go. Just absolutely churning through them. But I often hear, like, games aren't as good as they used to, something's wrong with games, or game developers, or, like... Ow. Well, at least we know that doesn't do that much damage. I'm just Mr. Magooing my way through this, I guess. I don't really know if it's worth destroying those. Okay, and that's another hookshot point. So I guess we gotta go back up and keep wandering around here. But like, of all of the old legendary games that everybody goes back to repeatedly is like, yeah, this was This was when gaming was good. And kind of realizing that, no, I think we were just... that was just peak at the time. And the more games that exist, the more games we've just kind of become accustomed to the idea of, well, of quality. How do I describe it? There's a certain point with games and game development and stuff. Or, I don't know. You can get... It's not too much of a good thing. I'm very much having trouble articulating this one, and probably because it's video essay topic, rather than playing Hammerwatch 2 and just waxing philosophical about video games, which is kind of silly on its own right. There we go. Got to weigh down, too. I don't know if I need these supplies for anything. Oh, I am just churning through the bugs. That's a good feeling. Ah, they're green beetle scales. That's what they are. But yeah, I think we're just getting very used to games being absolutely fantastic, and it's starting to become a problem. Tunnel below the pirate hideout. Okay, well, we got another captain here. It's kind of silly to be using my Ice Nova for clearing rooms, but... Oh. Silver key. Interesting. Okay, we're in the northeast pirate hideout. Hopefully I can make some kind of shortcut at some point. Well, like, I know on a personal level, I am 100% becoming accustomed to games being fantastic, and it's making it hard for games to be less than that. Because my backlog is stunningly massive, and so it's like, I have so many games that I want to go back and finish someday, just for the sake of being not done with them, but, you know, just playing through them. Like, what's a good example? The Last Spell. I really enjoy that game. I haven't finished it yet. I played like a bunch of the early access version, and I've just not had the time to go back and play more. We should probably figure out how to quaff. Let me take a look at controls. Keyboard and mouse. And apparently, I equipped quite a lot of potions. There we go. Okay, then we've got a secret there. Might make me bypass the whole death corridor, which seems very much exactly what I want to do. I go through, there we go. And so, like, I've been seeing a bunch of tactics-style games go by. Oh, we might actually be nearing kind of the end on this. If you see the boat, maybe. But I've seen a lot of tactics-style games go by as part of the next fest, and I just kind of don't care about a lot of them, because for me, The Last Spell is probably one of the best. Well, I got Scarf Scavenge. Oh, the scarves are of course. Hey, and we get a Sextant. But The Last Spell is probably one of the best tactics-style games I've ever played. That and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. I guess this is what the potions are for.
Great.
And this is why I've invested at least a little bit into strength. Because, turns out, super worth it. Alright, goons. You don't scare me. Brass scope. Get some other things. Well, I haven't found the captain now. Nor have we found the key for the boss. I don't know. Just let them deal with that. Enjoy your own bombs, fools. Luckily, those bombs don't just explode on contact. Otherwise, I probably would have died there. Oh well, it's fine. But so the longer the time goes on and the more games that come out, the more I'm just kind of like, yeah, but I could play this game, but why would I play this game compared to this other game? I know a lot of people have that issue. So like Marvel Midnight Suns, probably a really good game, I'm sure. In fact, I'm like absolutely sure it's really good, but how much are people going to care about it most of the time? When XCOM 1 and 2 exist, especially XCOM fans who are famously stubborn. Oh. Let's lose some gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, don't forget to go to your warrior trainer. For more. Okay, so unfortunately they buy everything for less. What about... Oh, we don't have any other viable merchants here, do we?
Boy, let's see what you have to offer.
I guess let's just see what equipment I have, because I could hoard these and sell them later. Movement and mana. That's like a 2%. It's not very good. What is this? Fire resistance. Lightning resistance. So that's not bonus damage. It's this. This is what we're looking for. But I suppose we don't have that. Let's see. Shop.
I'm in for a good deal.
How much to buy these? Might as well. Boar hides. Rope. I'll buy the rope. We'll see. So I do have the silver chalice. I don't think I want it. I do want that pan, though. Even if pricey. And then there's the axe. But I think that's good enough, at least for now. So where and what and who and how. I guess let's go back, because we can finish the pirate quest.
Is not yet ready.
And then I honestly should probably stop. Much as I'd like to keep playing this one, I'm having too much fun, and it's gonna suck if I clear this whole island out.
Boy.
Nope. I suppose we don't have enough of the pirate bits. Roll of knowledge. What does that do? 800 EXP on use. Whoop. That was barely anything, in fact. All right, whatever. Anyway, jeez. Yeah, I think I've said my piece as far as the like games being good versus not. And boy, this is going to take a little while to go through. That is the one other downside. I was really hoping I could find that grappling hook before I got absolutely killed. Is what it is. So, with all that said, Hammerwatch 2 is available on Steam now in demo form. Sorry, I should probably mention that before I get anybody's hopes up. It's an incredibly solid product, massive dungeons, world to explore, lots of quests. Very much hits a lot of the same notes that I look for in games like Baldur's Gate or Pillars of Eternity or any of the Owlcat games, but with real-time combat, a decent action RPG style combat system, and so on and so forth. And like from my perspective, that's huge. And it's got multiplayer. I don't know how many players can play it. I'm assuming it's 4. But I also saw that there was mod support and some other things. So there might be custom classes, there might be multiplayer expansions that increase the amount of people you can play with. just all that cool stuff. And so from my perspective, that's extra exciting just because I'd love to share this experience either with Shell or, you know, my Wholesomeverse buddies or who knows what. Because I could see this being pretty off the walls within the entire crew going all at once. The main question is always like length and some other things, but either way, the hour that I've seen of this, I'm thoroughly impressed and can't wait to see more. So if you guys want to try the demo yourselves, I will have a link in the description below, so you guys can go download and play it. Hopefully before the next fest ends. No, I'm definitely going to rush this video out, so it gets out before then. And let's see. And then it'll be out hopefully sometime later this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come out sometime next year instead. This seems like it's going to be a fairly big game, and I hope it is, because boy, this, but for like a 20-30 hour experience with multiple regions to explore, quests, maybe branching story options and like all that jazz. Oh, that'd be a dream come true in a lot of different ways. But for now, at least, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. With that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.